Y'all, please go to this girl's page. Her name, she's a white Mexican. It's _ no return _ Now she's pandering for black support. She just posted a video. I checked it on my other account because I wanted to see if she took the video down where she blocked me, and she didn't. Okay. The one where she blocked me, where a Oaxacan woman spoke up about her saying, moving back to Mexico would not be that bad. Moving back to Mexico would be not. I pointed out a perspective she didn't like, and she blocked me. Okay, so now she's still trying to show her support for undocumented people by pandering for black support, pandering for other races, including black people, to support and show up. Girl, if you don't stop and start looking at yourself in the mirror, you just blocked a Oaxacan woman for speaking up and sharing an opinion that you didn't share. And you asking black women to care about this? Girl, I swear to God, I want to start cursing, but I'm not finna do it.
Hey fam, and welcome back once again to the channel, and I hope you're ready because today we are getting into some real talk. So it seems like the palm color folks are ganging up on us supposedly for not supporting the Latinas. I was this close to saying they're beginning to gang up. The word is beginning. They've always been doing that, so that's not the word we're going to use right now. If y'all think it's this is for the Latinas, if you think it's the black Americans or black people who are against you, you are in for the surprise. You're in for a surprise. I've gathered some clips of Latinas going full throttle on fellow Latinas or on you guys, and honestly some of the things that they said, they're making points. Okay, they're making points, and I think they're even saying worse things than what black people are saying. Are you guys forgetting how y'all said with your full chest that you weren't voting for Kamala because she didn't have the best plans for the US? Have you seen Trump's plans lately? I mean, scratch that. Lately sounds too generous, okay? Have you seen his plans for the past 4 days? And for the Latinas who voted red, please stop playing the blame game. Just admit that you messed up and own it. Guys, I'm back to you, my subscribers. Please stick around. Make sure you watch these videos up to the end. I'll try my best to, remove the ads so that you watch this video uninterrupted. Please watch.
Latinos for Trump, it is time to embrace the consequences of your actions. I've always been a firm believer of fighting fire with fire. If somebody goes low, I'll go lower. Now, with that being said, I know for a fact that most Latinos for Trump have undocumented family members, whether that be their parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, etc. So if you know of a Latino who voted for Trump, I urge you to call this number and report said family members. It's time that these Latinos for Trump get a taste of
Petty was a person
and a taste of poetic justice. Now, I know what you may be thinking, Angel, this is extreme, and I agree. But extreme problems call for extreme solutions. And unfortunately, many innocent people are going to be affected by this, but you can't be that innocent if you raised a Latino for Trump. And before all of the Latinos for Trump come at me all angry, this is what you wanted. This is what you voted for. You should be happy. Let me see that smile. But there you have it, guys. Once again, there is that number. You know what to do. It's time that these Latinos for Trump learn the hard way. But anyways, let me know what you guys think.
This is so crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the.
Look at those eyes, guys, and they think black people are petty. Look at that.
The word that he promised was that he was going to deport you.
I hate that I voted for him. Now I'm so scared for my family and y'all's family. Y'all, we need to come together and do something about this.
The coming together to do something about this is called voting, and that happened a couple of months ago on November 5th, and you still decided to walk your Latina ass up in that voting booth and vote for a man that repeatedly told you that he was coming for you to deport you. And at this point, more than anything, I want you to get exactly what you voted for. I want you to feel the powerful consequences of your
consequence. Here comes the consequence.
That you did that to them. They got taken away because of you. And for the rest of us as a community, we can never let MAGA voters like her forget how damaging their vote was. We need to constantly
That's a Latina talking, that's on me.
As far as us getting together to do something about it, I will never in my life trust a Latino for Trump. You're a danger to
even your own people are disowning you.
Family, and you're a danger to your community. And I want nothing to do with you, and I don't feel sorry for you.
You know, this comment is very important, so I need y'all to read this. when the chips are down, you Latinos forget the support from the black folks. And I cannot agree.
I'm dedicating this video to you Latinas.
The Latino community.
Listen to your friend. Listen to your brother. Listen to your guy. That's what a black man, he's Latina. Listen to him.
We hate black people within our own communities, where Latinos, and I'm talking to Dominicans right now, my people would say, oh no, I'm not black, I'm black white, or I'm Latino black. Whatever excuse to remove themselves from being African American, US black. The anti-blackness, the colorism in our community is so toxic that is how white supremacists were able to split us up against each other, Latino against Latino, and also Latino against black Americans. And now we're seeing birthright citizenship being taken away, the 1965 Civil Rights Act being attacked. And what a lot of Latinos don't know is that the 1965 Civil Rights Act was also what gave a lot of immigrants like your parents the ability to actually become U.S. citizens. So birthright citizenship, a pathway to a status, was established, was given to us by the hard work of the black community. And when we were beneficiaries of all that great work that they did, what did the Latino community do? Spit in their face by voting for Trump, and now all that hard work is being wiped away. And that's right, Latinos did forget all of the support that black people gave us and helped us get to a place where our great-grandparents and our parents and then the children born today were able to be part of this country. And that's why I'm trying to work harder than ever to do two things. One, expel the anti-blackness in our community, because like I said before, we are black. And also trying to do my best to rebuild between
someone needs to remind them
Americans. Is it going to be easy? Hell no. Is there a lot of work to do on our part? Hell yes. But like I've said 1,000 times before, we are stronger together, and we...
The we parts, I am not sure, because the we parts, I am guessing the black Americans are done with the we part. Unpause.
We need to stop doing the white supremacist work for them.
And let me make something absolutely clear, unless I wasn't.
She's a diva.
If you voted for Trump, you are not allowed in Mexico.
You are not allowed.
Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Aguascalientes, none of that. Guess what, baby? That's all in Mexico. You don't like us, we don't.
They don't want you in your own country.
Your country. Figure it out. Vacation, I don't know, maybe Nebraska perhaps. One of the red states that you love so much. Stay there. Don't have margaritas, don't have tequila, no tacos, no enchiladas, none of that for you. Stick to what you know. Maybe a burger, perhaps, no cheese.
Why is everybody getting so booty butt hurt that I'm saying that I hope you get everything that you voted for? I hope that you get everything that you voted for. You can't get mad about that, because if you voted for that man, you vote for everything that he's
exactly.
You vote for
everything that's exactly
with every policy that he wants to put in place. So I truly, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, hope that
you get what you voted for, that you voted for.
And you can't get mad about that, because that's what you chose. So please stop being booty butt hurt that I'm responding to all of y'all this way, because there's no need to complain. There's no need to come back at me. There's no need to say absolutely anything. I truly wish that you get every single thing that you signed up for.
For everyone that voted red, have you realized you've made a big mistake?
Or not
the biggest mistake of your life yet?
I think
or not yet.
Not yet, no.
Don't worry, there's more to come.
Notice something that a lot of Latinos are not gonna like. Why is it that when black people start communities to help founders or
another lesson for Latinos
or focus to help black founders, they always include us. It is always black and Hispanic or black and Latino or black and brown. Literally every single community accelerator program VC firm that I know that was built with the intention of supporting more black founders is built inclusive. Yet when Latinos build something, it is always for the Latinos only. This is for Latinos. It's never Latinos and black people. It's never Latinos and others systemically marginalized. It's never Latinos and other immigrants. It's always Latinos.
And they always say black people love themselves or black people are selfish. You're hearing this from your own person, your fellow Latina.
For Latinos in the United States, there's constantly the scarcity, limited belief that is us, just us. And then we cry that no one ever supports us. The call is coming from inside the house. And let's not forget that oftentimes Latinos will be the worst enemy for another Latino, but that's a whole other topic. But I'm just so frustrated to see
your enemies among us yourselves.
Communities.
Oh my gosh.
Only for Latinos, because not being inclusive hurts you guys more than anyone else ultimately. And when you see communities that do that, the us mindset, they try to rebrand it as empowering. I want you to pay attention to one thing, because that will tell you everything. Are those communities, those firms, those programs actually doing anything to move the needle for its members? Or are they actually monetizing off of the desperation of Latinos that are looking for support and community?
This message is for my people of color that are walking around real comfortable, or the people who have supported Trump or are living in this world of this is not going to affect me. I'm legal. I haven't done anything wrong. I don't care. I want to sit here and remind you that there are people that fought for your rights and your comfortability to be walking around here not giving a fuck about what's happening. Now, I think it's pretty evident now who paid attention in history class and who didn't. But when we talk about the civil rights movement, the Jim Crow laws, segregation, and if you've forgotten or did not pay attention, I suggest you Google it and educate yourself on what happened less than 65, 70 years ago when your grandparents were born, or even some of your parents. It is a privilege for you not to care. Now, as a country, I think we've made too much progress to go all the way back. But if you think that you're not going to be susceptible to discrimination and racism based off of your color in the next couple of years, you're in for a rude awakening. And you should be cautious, and you should be worried, and you should be standing up. And for the Latinos for Trump that say, well, I'm here legally, well, my parents did it the right way. Don't forget where you came from to gain this privilege and this right to be here as a citizen.
Y'all do know the Trump administration cut all communication with the Spanish-speaking community. Yeah, the
I didn't know that one.
White House page, cut. Social media, cut. They like
it's uglier than we thought.
We got owned. So what was it? 60%, 70% of Hispanic and Latino people voted for Trump. All out here competing with the Asians, trying to be the token minority, second up. No, they already told you. He told you.
He made it clear. He made it clear. That is what is bugging me. He said it. I will deport. I will deport. But they went ahead and voted. I don't get it.
Willing to sacrifice it all to be in that close proximity of whiteness. See, white Latinos in their country, they're white.
White.
Here, y'all almost.
Yeah, almost.
Which it almost doesn't matter.
It almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count.
Latinos work with these extra conservative white people in construction work. I wonder how those talks and those awkward moments are in the construction truck. Like you followed your white supervisors into voting for Trump, and then this is how they turn around and the leper is just eating the face. Like how is that awkward moment, that awkwardness?
All of the Latinos that voted for Trump because, I don't know, the price of eggs, and now they are confused and appalled by all of the decisions that he is making. We told you so. I feel so bad about everything he's doing, but I'm not surprised. I'm just sitting here like, he said that that's what he was going to do.
And he said it, and he's doing it. Exactly.
Ending birthright citizenship. I got so many people.
There's nothing surprising about what Trump is doing. He said he would do what he's doing.
He did. He sure did.
But they still went ahead and voted for him.
Scared shitless. We told you so.
They told you.
Now we're finding out if it isn't the consequences to your
consequence.
And this is exactly what happens when people vote against their own interests, regardless of how much you've been convinced or you've convinced yourself that you are not part of. You're not. If you are Latino, you're Latino, regardless of where you go, what you do, how much money you make, how whitewashed you are, how white adjacent you are. If you're Latino, you're Latino, and the consequences of your actions are gonna align with what you are. That's exactly what it is. And I just seeing it play out in real time when like the people that knew is kind of crazy. Seeing Elon Musk salute on national television, I just we told you so. We told you.
They told you.
He has not talked not once about the price of eggs or bringing down anything or the economy or whatnot. He's cutting ties with everyone. He's firing everyone. He's tweeting. He's mass deporting. He's doing everything, but he told you.
He did. He did. He did. He told them.
Good luck.
This is no Victoria's Secret. He did. He told them. He told you that.
I hope that your pillow is never cold. Never.
These guys are too much. Okay, and that's it, my fam. What I have to say, I hope I don't offend any of you guys, as in the Hispanics. You guys don't learn. You guys don't learn, and I'm afraid I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news at this moment. Just a reminder, have you seen all these executive orders that President Trump has announced? Okay, just in case you missed out, let me just go ahead and break them down for you, just as a reminder. Getting this information from Google, okay? So on the first day in office as a 47th president, Donald Trump issued executive orders which rescinded many of the previous administration's executive actions. Number one, withdrew the US from the World Health Organization. Do you know what that means? And the Paris Agreement. Rolled back federal recognitions and protections for transgender rights. Froze new regulations. Froze hiring for federal workers. Founded the Department of Government Efficiency, reaffirmed the existing constitutional right to free speech, reversed the withdrawal of Cuba's designation as a state sponsor of terror, reversed sanctions on Israel settlers, rolled back policy on artificial intelligence, reversed the family reunification task force, pardoned all January 6th rioters, designated Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organization, attempted to end a birthright system for new children of undocumented immigrants, delayed the U.S. government's ban of TikTok by 75 days. I want to okay, and declared a national emergency on the southern border, triggering the deployment of the U.S. military. Do you know what that means? Okay, so I'm not gonna go into those details about what these executive orders, like what they mean. You can find that information on Google, and I'm sure you know the consequences, because Trump never hid this. It's not a Victoria's Secret, okay? We all knew this was coming, and of course, let's not pretend that these decisions don't have consequences, okay? We're not saying that it's because of you guys that he won, okay? Let's just put it that way. But let's be honest, okay? You guys played a big part, and because of that, your own people will be the ones dancing to the tune of Trump, okay? Donald. I have a question. I asked this question in yesterday's video. I asked it yesterday, and I'm gonna ask it today because I will never understand this. Did you guys even really stop, even for a second, to think about this, or you just did it just because of I don't want to say it, because I will never understand. I will never understand how you can vote against your own interest. And what's even more interesting about this whole situation is, honestly, I find this funny, is how you guys are suddenly, how you guys are suddenly gathering the courage to blame the same people you mocked at the time. Then, I'm talking about November, the time of the elections, the campaigning time. You guys, I can call this was mockery, okay? It was straight up mockery in black people's faces. But guess what? Who's having the last laugh? I know it's a very sad situation, And you cannot blame how black people are reacting to this. I'm guessing they're just giving you the reflection of the image that you showed them, right? And please don't come for me. I'm just calling this as it is. And I'm 100% sure that most of you are regretting your decisions right now. At least I hope you are. But then again, why can't I shake the feeling that you guys would do this over again? Like the Latinas, you would vote against your own best interest. Again, just to please the palm colors. You would do this again and again. But hey, that's not my business anyway. It's not my business, right? Okay, and anyway, you guys watching this, let me know what you think about this entire video down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you, and if you have not subscribed yet, please make sure that you hit that button for more powerful videos, because let's be real, okay, 4 years is a long time, and we're gonna be, talking about this for quite a while now. Okay, please make sure you subscribe. Okay, Latinas who are on our side, white people on our side, feel free to subscribe. Leave your own thoughts in the comment section down below, and please keep the negative energy out of this channel. Okay, I love you. Stay peaceful.